The adoption tax credit has been restored. This is Section 1102 of the bill. Now, this is a critically important thing to advance the policy, to advance and encourage and incentivize adoption in this country. This is something that all of us should agree on. Over 60% of adopted children are adopted by middle and lower income taxpayers in this country. Almost half of the children adopted from foster care live in families with household incomes at or below 200% of the federal poverty level. Listen to this statistic. A study reported by the Federal Children's Bureau showed that the government saves, listen to this, the government saves between $65,000 and $127,000 for each child who is adopted rather than placed in long-term foster care. The studies comparing children who remain in foster care to children who are adopted have shown that adopted children are, listen to this, 54% less likely to be delinquent or arrested, 19% less likely to become teen parents, and 76% more likely to be employed. Can we all agree that the adoption tax credit being restored is an important part of this bill? I think we can. Here's another one. Here's another way it helps families, Mr. Speaker. The family tax credits. Now this is something that everybody back home should pay attention to. The child tax credit, Section 1202 of the bill. This increases the child tax credit, as I mentioned a moment ago, from $1,000 per child to $1,600 per child. It provides a credit of $300 for each parent and non-child dependent to help all families with their everyday expenses. The child independent care tax credit helps families care for their children and other dependents, such as a disabled grandparent who may need additional support. Here's another feature. Unborn children. This is a big one. Unborn children are recognized in the 529 education savings account provisions of the tax code. Our tax reform bill allows, now listen to this, allows 529 education saving account to be opened for the first time for an unborn child or a child in utero. We recognize the humanity and the sanctity of life of the unborn child. Another feature, the marriage penalties are finally removed. Look, for too long we have effectively penalized married couples in this country simply for being married. Our Tax Cuts and Jobs Act changes that. In most cases, married couples will no longer be penalized